Welcome to the Riskwiser Zone, the podcast where we dive into the world of stocks and finance to help you make informed decisions about your investments. I'm your host, Louis, and I'm excited to share today's top stories with you. We're starting off with a bang, as the Indian rupee has slid to an all-time low against the US dollar, reaching 88.33 on Monday. This significant drop is attributed to increased hedging by importers and speculative bets by market participants, likely in response to higher U.S. interest rates. The rupee's decline is a concern for investors and businesses alike, as it can impact trade, inflation, and economic growth. In other news, Apollo Hospitals has announced plans to expand its presence in the healthcare sector through strategic acquisitions and partnerships. This move is expected to increase competition in the industry and potentially lead to improved services and outcomes for patients. Meanwhile, in the tech space, Aether Energy has unveiled its new EL platform, which promises to revolutionize the electric scooter market with advanced features and improved efficiency. The company's CEO, Tarun Mehta, believes this platform will drive faster innovation and enhance the overall rider experience. We're also keeping an eye on Apollo Tyres, which has reported a significant increase in revenue and profits due to strong demand for its products. However, the company faces challenges from rising raw material costs and intense competition in the market. Lastly, shares of Reliance Industries have risen after the company announced plans to invest in renewable energy and reduce its carbon footprint. This move is seen as a positive step toward sustainability and may attract environmentally conscious investors. These are just a few of the stories making headlines today. We'll be discussing these developments in more detail and exploring what they mean for your investments. So, stay tuned for our in-depth analysis and expert insights. We'll be right back with more from the world of stocks and finance on the Riskwiser Zone. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. We're diving into the world of tech and artificial intelligence, where the battle for dominance is heating up. Today, we're focusing on Broadcom, a company that's making waves with its custom chip offerings and networking assets. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Broadcom? Isn't that just a semiconductor company? Well, yes and no. While they do make chips, their unique blend of growth and profitability has caught the attention of investors and analysts alike. Recently, Oppenheimer reiterated its outperform rating on Broadcom, citing its leadership in the AI ASIC market. In fact, they've gone so far as to call it the number 2 AI franchise after NVIDIA. That's quite a statement, considering the likes of Google, Meta, and ByteDance USA are all clients of Broadcom's custom AI ASICs. The analysts believe that growth will continue to be led by AI compute and networking franchises, which is music to the ears of investors looking for sustainable growth and cash returns. However, not everyone is convinced that Broadcom is ready to take off just yet. Some analysts have downgraded the stock, citing concerns about an AI bubble and limited post-earnings upside. They argue that while Broadcom's strong earnings history and AI-driven demand are positives, the market sentiment around AI is turning cautious. With the stock near fair value and limited analyst upside, they're advising caution in the short term. Now, as your trusted guide on the Riskwiser Zone, I have to say that this is a classic case of conflicting opinions. On one hand, you have Oppenheimer's bullish stance, and on the other, you have more cautious analysts warning about potential downsides. So, what's an investor to do? Well, as always, it's essential to do your own research and consider multiple perspectives. Broadcom is undoubtedly a unique player in the AI space, with a strong track record of growth and profitability. However, it's also important to be aware of the potential risks and challenges that come with investing in any company. As we navigate this complex landscape, remember that investing is all about weighing the pros and cons, managing risk, and making informed decisions. So, stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on the Riskwiser Zone, where we'll explore more insights and analysis to help you make sense of it all. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone, folks. I hope you've had a fantastic Labor Day weekend, recharging your batteries and enjoying some well-deserved relaxation. As we wrap up this special episode, let's take a look at some of the interesting stories that caught our attention over the holiday. First off, it seems like many Americans were busy shopping for deals and discounts over the long weekend. Amazon's Labor Day sale was in full swing, with some amazing offers on power tools, including a Milwaukee 9 toolkit that was discounted by a whopping $200. If you're a DIY enthusiast or a professional contractor, this might be an opportunity to upgrade your workshop without breaking the bank. Meanwhile, Apple fans were also treated to some exciting deals on MacBooks, AirPods, iPhones, and more. Whether you're looking to upgrade your tech gear or simply want to score a great bargain, these Labor Day sales are definitely worth checking out. But it's not all about shopping and consumerism, folks. As we celebrate the labor movement and the hard work that goes into building our economy, let's also remember the importance of taking a break and recharging our batteries. After all, as the saying goes, you can't win if you don't buy it. But sometimes it's okay to take a step back and focus on what really matters. Speaking of winning, there's been a lot of buzz around the billion-dollar Powerball jackpot that's up for grabs this Labor Day weekend. While we wouldn't recommend betting the farm on a lottery ticket, it's certainly an exciting prospect. And who knows, maybe someone out there will wake up tomorrow morning as a brand new millionaire. As we wrap up this episode of the Riskwiser Zone, I want to remind our listeners that investing is all about balance and caution. Whether you're shopping for deals, playing the lottery, or making informed investment decisions, it's essential to keep your wits about you and avoid getting caught up in the hype. So, as we head into the new week, let's all take a deep breath, stay focused, and remember to invest with caution. That's all for today's Riskwiser Zone. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, invest with caution.